something I never thought I would live to see. The Nokia 3310 released again. Guys, this isn't a joke, this isn't a prank. The Nokia 3310 is actually making a comeback. So Microsoft has decided to release a sort of a throwback re-release of one of their most iconic phones. I mean, when you think of Nokia, when someone says Nokia, the first thing that comes to my mind personally is this brick. This phone that is virtually indestructible. This phone that I have used to make a case for an iPhone out of, and it protected it perfectly. Got good reception too. All right, dropping in 3, 2, 1. So all over the place. Is it working though? Oh, it still works. But they're all over the place. And all the phones are still working. This is one of them on that case. So I just think that's kind of incredible. I think that's amazing. But I just wanted to talk about this and a couple other things with you guys in this video. Just a little news segment as I missed the previous one. But Nokia 3310 is going to be released and alive again, and it's going to cost around 56 euros, so about 62 American dollars. Now, it's not intended to be a smartphone. By the way, did you guys even know that the 3310 could do things like this commercial suggested, which I don't even know if that's true? Turn off stadium lights or order a flight? Come on. So a concept like this isn't necessarily a new idea. Nokia has made dumb phones even just as recently as December, the Nokia 150. It's basically a very cheap phone, $26 that you can throw into a car, into an emergency kit, and have last forever. And it even has a 2.4-inch display on it. You know, it can make calls, it can talk on the phone directly for 22 hours without a recharge. So this will, in a way, be like a dumb phone, emergency phone, but also a major throwback. And you better bet it's going to be durable. That's this phone's biggest reputation. I mean, I must say this thing is incredibly durable. It's just become like a Chuck Norris joke, but I can't wait, guys. I'm so excited for that. I'll be testing it out on this channel once I do have it. By the way, the promo you guys saw in the beginning was from Concepts Creator. So this guy's been making some beautiful renders and concepts for a while, and if you guys know me, I'm a sucker for that. So I'll leave a link down below for his YouTube and Twitter in case you guys want to check him out. He has a really cool Nokia 8 concept as well. That's very, very detailed, more than anything I can do. So Nokia 3310, prepare to be released again, and let me know what you guys think down below. How many of you guys will actually buy it? And what features would you want it to have? I just think it'd be really funny for it to have USB-C, a camera. I would want it to keep the monochrome display like this concept. But other than that, I think it was perfect in every way. Just give it some cool new features like a little flashlight built in, more battery life, more indestructibility, waterproofing. I don't know. Let me know what you guys want from it down below. And I don't know if you guys knew about this, but this is officially Apple's first iPhone ever. This is the Motorola collaboration with Apple to create an iTunes loading phone. Now, with an empty iTunes library, it takes about 2 to 5 minutes to load the application, and you wonder why this phone never took off. So Steve Jobs actually announced this phone on stage about a year before the official iPhone announcement.
The iTunes phone. This is a phone that we have worked on with Motorola that has an iTunes client in it where you can play iTunes music that you've gotten from your CD library or bought from the online store right on your phone.
And, you know, just this Nokia news kind of brought it up. I'm like, I do have these laying around. And there was a Gen 2, which I do have somewhere here, that looks very similar to Motorola Razr or Sliver. I think that's actually what it's called. So these two phones were basically the first iPhones ever with iTunes syncing capability. One day I'm going to have to see if they can still be synced with iTunes. That would be very interesting. And an incredible piece of history shared by Fast Company shows an alternate reality where Apple was planning to make some futuristic cyber cafes before an Apple Store even existed. So around the same time that Steve Jobs came back to the company in 1997, he was on board and actually part of his project to create these network of cyber cafes across the world. They were to start in Los Angeles and keep going everywhere. Los Angeles. But anyways, so I just think it's beautiful. These concepts provided by Fast Company look kind of amazing. It's like a world that would have existed had, you know, the direction been taken into cyber cafes being the popular thing. Instead, we have Apple stores now. And although we don't have cool computers at every desk, we have computers we can buy that are on desks. So almost the same thing. I just thought this was a very interesting piece of news. And just a couple other pieces of news. LG has teased the G6 in several teasers, showcasing that durability may be the name of the game. Now, it will have a beautiful display, huge aspect ratio, 18:9, curved corners on the display like I like, almost no bezels, but the focus will be on durability. Now, this includes some sort of drop or shock resistance and also water resistance. So they do mention exclusively that pressure is the name of the game here. So I'm actually very curious. I haven't done a drop test or something like that in a while, and I'll have some up, you know, within a week actually. I'm actually hoping to get a couple things in, and I want to do something different like that. Just tired of sitting in the office. But anyways, once that comes in, I'm going to be testing it and doing all the durability tests. So I'm really excited for that. A world where more durable phones becomes the norm. I'm liking it. And the last thing I wanted to mention is Verizon. So as you guys know, Verizon made a big deal with their unlimited plan as it's back. And Verizon is kind of a legendary carrier just for having service everywhere. Personally, I find that to be the case in most areas here in Pacific Northwest. So they actually have this new thing for an unlimited plan for $80 for one line. Now it's $140 for two, and so on. It's not truly unlimited, 22 gigs, but it's a value compared to what they had before. I just wanted to mention this because some people are going to be grandfathered, and personally, I will not be updating to this plan because you're paying $30, and I haven't been tethered. I've used close to 30 gigs before, and I haven't noticed a tethering in the speeds, but it really depends on which city you're at, if they do that or not. Just, I don't know. I don't think it's personally worth losing your unlimited data plan to go to this if you guys are on it, for the few people that are on it. Otherwise, it's a great deal. So Verizon is back with their unlimited plan. Nokia 3310 is back. Just a legendary day today, or this week. But anyways, guys, just a little quick update for you. I'll have some more exciting videos coming soon. Something outside, something with some damage. I got some good stuff coming, guys. Stay tuned. Peace.